want to explore the life of King Solomon. You know him to be the lover man, the man with 700 wives, and also the man with 300 concubines. Like King Solomon, in a year we only have 365 days. How did you manage to date 700 people? Think of this and think of it as your destiny, and be careful. Who would you consider as the major influence of a man's life? Would you think the mother has a very huge role to play on his life, or would you consider faith as more important, or would you consider the woman he chooses to fall in love with has a higher chances of influence in his life? That is a food for thought. And before we continue right now, who has been influencing you? Is it your mother? Is it your faith? Or is it a woman? Who is also influencing both your major and your minor decisions? Have you given it a thought? There is no way no one would not be in charge. There's always somebody influencing your major and your minor decisions. And so we want to explore the life of King Solomon. You know him to be the lover man, the man with 700 wives, and also the man with 300 concubines. Like King Solomon, in a year we only have 365 days. How did you manage to date 700 people? Well, but that's just aside. We want to uncover this as usual. Welcome to another episode of our Bible Facts. In today's Bible Facts, we're zooming into the book of Kings. What do we have in the book of Kings? The book of Kings is a very jam-packed, very high traffic book. But anyway, to set the records right, the book of Kings is divided into two. We have First King and we also have Second Kings. All right, and so the book of First Kings and the book of Second Kings. In the book of First King, we have 22 chapters, and for the book of Second Kings, we have 25 chapters, because there were so many kings. Some reigned 3 months, some reigned 6 months, some reigned 1 year, some reigned. So it's a whole lot of wonderful stories. You will see how some walked in the will and the counsel of the Lord, and they did as much as they did what was right in the Lord, they prospered. But anyway, that is not where we're going to. In the book of First King, we have, in terms of verses, we have 816 verses, and also for the Second Kings, in terms of verses, we have 719 verses. So I want to welcome you to explore this book. It's something you want to read. It's something you want to pick one king, isolate him, and study his life. But that's not where we're settling today. Today, like I said, we are looking at King Solomon. If you want to call him the lover king, you are not wrong. If you want to call him the king's man, you are not wrong. If you want to call him the mother's boy, you are not wrong. But whatever you choose to call him, let's keep that aside. From King Solomon, we see the role of a mother, his faith, and women. So these three roles, they played so much significant impact on his life. Let's start with the role of a mother in a man's life. As a mother, if you're watching this video as a mother, well, sit tight. I have some things for you. If you're watching this role as a young boy, sit tight. I have some things for you. If you're watching this video as a married couple, sit tight. I have some things for you. And most importantly, if you're watching this video as a girl or a lady in waiting or a curtain, whatever your title is, this video, there is something in it for you. What was the role of a mother in the life of Solomon? Like we do in Bible Facts, we take a Bible character, we learn some lessons. Observation is always the best teacher. The mother, she played this wonderful role. I just love it. You know, the mother of King Solomon is Bathsheba. Well, she used to be the lover of King David until she turned the wife and the man after God's heart. So keep it straight. Whatever David did, God recognized him as the man after God's heart. Go and search that out and find out. Oh, it's a wonderful special title. It's something that you want to have. But anyway, let's focus. The first thing I see that the mother did was she stood her ground. She insisted that this prophecy over my son's life is going to come to pass. Because she remembered that when they lost the first son and they had King Solomon, God said that I'm going to give this child the throne. And she did not forget. But at a point when King David was weak and he was losing strength, that was when they wanted to usurp King Solomon. And through the help of the priest, they were able to get it. She was there. She knew what the prophecy was. Mom, what do you know about your children? Right. She knew what the prophecy was, and she did not allow beauty to distract her, right? She focused and she knew when was the right time to go for it. So be at alert. Was that all? No, she was a gateway. She knew that her role was not just going to buy clothes, make beautiful dresses, or make the kingdom or the throne cute, but she was a gateway. She was right there at the entrance of the throne the day Adonijah came to ask Solomon for his father's wife. Imagine the mother was not there. Imagine the mother was not known to be sitting at the entrance, the gateway of the kingdom. Adonijah would have just come, invaded the throne, killed Solomon, and another realm of battle. But she knew that her role is beyond the king's mom. She knew that she was a conduit of power and of access. And so when she knew there was something not right in this request. And so she was like, okay, chill. If you don't tell me what you've come for, I'm not going to allow you access to the king. And by the time she processed it, she was like, there's something off. And so when she communicated that message to King Solomon knew that it is his time, and in his turn, it is time for him to act. And that was why he was like, okay, no. That was when the kingdom took another shape. All that the instructions that the father gave to him, that was when he started cleaning up the kingdom, cleaning up all those names that was mentioned by King David. If you want to find out about that, you want to find out, what am I talking about? Go read the book of Kings. You will see the point where David wanted to die and he started giving out the instruction. Was that all? No. The mother, we're talking about the influence of a man. Who are the people that influences a man? We looked at the mother. We also considered another source of influence. Is his faith. And we also consider the last part of influence in a man's life. We see this major one as women. It can be your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, whatever it is, mother, faith, and women. We're going to explore that. So we're looking at the mother. What is the role of the mother? She was a gateway. She ensured that, this happened. But was that all? No. She also paid attention to his faith. She was the foundation of King Solomon's faith. And that was when it was time for him to stand tall and walk on his feet. You see what he did? Let's explore the faith of King Solomon, right? He knew what to ask. Knowing what to ask is very important, because whatever you ask of God, you're going to get it. Not just getting it, you're going to get much more. That is the kingdom's strategy and the kingdom standard. He knew what to ask. What did he ask? He did not ask for riches, which that was important. He didn't ask for long life, which that was important. He knew that he was going to ask for the wisdom of God, for the knowledge of God, for the love of God in his heart. Was that all that he did? No. He was called to build the house of God. He was called to build the house of God, which is very, very essential. As a man, what are you working on? What are you building on? What are the triad of your faith? What is the triad of your life? What is your main three things that your life is centered on? Is it your faith? Is it women? Is it your mother? Is it book? Right? It has to be balanced. Imagine this part was not part of King Solomon's life. He wouldn't have had the opportunity to build the house of God. And he continued to sacrifice and sacrifice until God was like, oh my God, there's something going on here. He came down with his Shekinah glory, knowing that a man has the authority, he has the power, because he has been made a priest. He's able to call heaven. Man, wake up, rise up and stand. You already have dominion. You already have power. You already have the promise. Use it, guy. Use it, dude. Use it. Like Solomon. But before that, I really want to keep this short and simple. Before this, let's not forget that major disaster that happened to King Solomon. Woman, beautiful woman, right? And so, guys, let's stop. When you think about women in your life, when you think about them, this is what you should think about. Think about them as you're making affinity. You're coming into unity. Whatever it is, your girlfriend, your wife, know that you're making affinity. According to the book of 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 1, this was the first time woman was associated to King Solomon in 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 1. That was really the first. Because the Bible said he went down to Pharaoh, Egypt, to Pharaoh, to go get what? A wife, and he made affinity with her. That was where it all started. So that 700 wife and the 300 cucumber, it started with just one. So your first is very important. They call it love at first sight. They call it my first lover. They call it my first girlfriend. They call it my first. So be careful. Take a step backwards to really be sure that you're doing the right thing, because this first one is very important. Imagine that King Solomon did not go down to Egypt. You see this down. When the Bible describes a man going to take a wife, and they always use the word down, know that there is disaster. What about Samson? The Bible also described it that he went down. So it's not all about the Egypt or the Pharaoh. It is that word down. So please, if you're thinking of a wife, you're thinking of marriage, be sure to go up. And so we're going to come to another episode. I promise you, I'm going to do an episode of the down and the up. All right. What are those characteristics that make you know that you are going up to get a wife? Or those characteristics that will make you know, right, that you're going down to get a wife? You should know it, because those are the things that would also give you a spy into your life, right? And so please, wherever you are, if you have gone down to get a girlfriend or a wife, start praying that the Lord will bring you out so that you can stay up, Anyway, so in the Bible word, the Bible did not say marrying was not just coming together. Marrying was an affinity. That was what happened. He made an affinity with the wife, and that was where all the complication started. That was when the compromise to both God and the kingdom and the faith. That was where everything started. Before this, it was seen to be seeking the will of God. Before this, it was seen to be rebuilding the waste places. And after this, the compromise for God's kingdom, that is where it started from. So when you think about the woman, remember, it can affect. This same woman would then it can affect your faith, your mother, and your relationship. And so, get it right, man. Get it right, guys. So, think of this and think of it as your destiny. And be careful. I'm not saying that you should use 200 years to figure it out. And so if whatever age bracket you fall into right now, and you're not sure where to start from, you're not sure what to do, well, take a deep breath in and out. Right? And in different of my episode, I've talked about your choices, your non-negotiables. I've talked about, she said, You are the will of God for me. If you look at it, you will might be able to gain clarity. Look at my episode on the Boaz, right? Ruth in Boaz's room. There's so many nuggets for women. There's also so many nuggets for men. In all of this episode, you cannot listen to it and don't know where to start from. You would listen to it and you know where to start from. I know this journey is not so easy, but before I go forward, please, you've not subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Please do subscribe and like this video, and don't stop there. Leave us a comment. I read everything. I love everything, and do well to share this video on your WhatsApp status. That is my appeal. Just copy, share, paste on your WhatsApp status, or send it to a group. Let's get more people. Just one. Don't think about too many people. Think of just one at a time. You could be saving a young girl. You could just be saving a young boy. You could be saving a family. You could also be helping a mother. You can be also helping someone to strengthen his faith. And do you know what? Every Saturday, a Bible quiz. Definitely, if you've not studied the Bible during the week, on Saturday, join us for our Bible quiz. You would definitely pick something. This community, Bible Trivia with Yoyo, we're here to hold our hands to grow and become a better version of ourselves. And did you check out my last episode on loneliness? Loneliness is real, and I left some strategy how to use that loneliness for your advantage. Go check it out. And if you have some comments, you have some questions, you have a story to share, leave it on the comment section. I would definitely reach out to you. I just want to say thank you for watching this video to this point. And if you've watched this video to this point, please leave an emoji and I'm going to blow you some kisses. Thank you, and I hope you're doing so well. Ensure your week ends well. Thank you, and as always, with love from Yoyo. Thank you.